In 1995, in a quiet corner of Tennessee, a chilling story unfolded that would captivate and horrify the nation. This is the case of Christa Pike, who at just 18 years old, committed a crime so brutal it made her one of the youngest women ever sentenced to death in modern American history. It all started on the night of January 12th at a Job Corps campus in Knoxville. Christa Pike, her boyfriend Tatterall Shipp, and their friend Shadola Peterson led a fellow student, 19-year-old Colleen Slemmer, into a secluded wooded area. What Colleen thought was a walk to make peace turned into a nightmare. Driven by what investigators called intense jealousy, Pike believed Slemmer was trying to steal her boyfriend. In the woods, she and Shipp launched a horrific attack. For nearly 30 minutes, they tortured Colleen, stabbing and beating her. In a gruesome act that would become the case's signature, they carved a pentagram into her chest. The assault ended when Pike smashed Colleen's skull with a large piece of asphalt. In a final shocking detail, she took a piece of Colleen's skull as a souvenir, later showing it off to other students. Within 2 days, Pike, Shipp, and Peterson were arrested. The evidence was overwhelming, and the prosecution painted a picture of a premeditated and exceptionally cruel murder. The trial was swift. In March 1996, a jury found Christa Pike guilty of first-degree murder. Given the especially heinous, atrocious, or cruel nature of the crime, they sentenced her to death by electrocution. At just 20 years old, she became a national headline. Her boyfriend, Tatterall Shipp, was 17 at the time, so he couldn't receive the death penalty. He was sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole. Shadola Peterson, who cooperated with the investigation, received probation. Over the years, Pike's case has been the subject of numerous appeals. Her lawyers have pointed to her traumatic childhood, a history of abuse, and diagnoses of severe mental illnesses like bipolar disorder and PTSD, arguing these factors should have been considered. They claim she was a deeply troubled young woman, not a cold-blooded killer. However, court after court has rejected these arguments, upholding her death sentence. Today, Christa Pike remains the only woman on death row in Tennessee, held at the Deborah K. Johnson Rehabilitation Center. Her story is a disturbing look at the intersection of youth, jealousy, and extreme violence, and it continues to raise difficult questions about justice, mercy, and the death penalty in America. Thanks for watching. If you found this story compelling, please like and subscribe for more fascinating cases.